Hi friends, Kim from Stamping Imperfection, and I'm so excited today. I have some new goodies to share. I just got a package from Kat Scrappiness, and this is all of her Easter release. And all of this stuff is available in her store right now, and you can see all the goodness here. So she's got 2 stamp sets, a package of pattern paper, 2 new jewel embellishments, and a new bone folder. So this is the Hippity Hoppity Bunny stamp set. I'm loving these cute little bunnies. You can see there are 3 little floral stamps in there, and I always love when those are included in the package. Then you get the Hippity Hoppity sentiment stamp set, and you can see it's got a lot of stamps, sentiments in there, and they're pretty fun. So she's also got a new bone folder, which is actually a really nice size bone folder. She's got aqua jewels and yellow jewels, and then she's got the Hop into Easter pattern paper, and you can see all the goodness here. There are 20 patterns, and there's 2 of each design. The papers are nice heavy papers, and they're double-sided patterns, so it's really nice. So I thought I would start by stamping all of the bunnies. I'm going to stamp all the bunnies, and then I'm going to color all the bunnies, and then I'll fussy cut them out and decide which ones I'm going to use on my project. I know that I want to use, I have this, one of the first things I ever bought from Kat Scrappiness was the Crafter's Essential die set 1. And I use it all the time. Like, it is almost always on my desk, so I use this quite a lot. And one of the dies has 3 like window panels, so it's really nice for shaker cards, but I'm not going to make a shaker card today. I do want to use the patterned paper though, so I'll be using all of the things today. But I know I want at least 3 bunnies. I just don't know which 3. So I thought I would stamp them. Look how beautifully those stamped. And then I will color those in. And I pulled out a bunch of Copics. Actually, these Copics have been sitting on my desk for about a week now because I'm doing a lot of spring color things. So I have like a light, a dark, and a medium of all the different pastel colors. So I don't even know what this marker is. I just know it's a darker pastel pink, and then I pulled out a lighter pastel pink, and you can see I went around the edge of the bunny with the darker one, and now I'm going around with the lighter one and trying to blend it into the darker one. And I'm going to let the white center highlight there be my 3rd color here. So I'm basically using 2, a light and a dark, of each of the colors that I'm using. So now here I'm using a yellow, and I pick the ones you like the ones you like. And I'm going to do a purple, so I've got a lighter purple and a darker purple, and I'm just going to go around. The purple will mostly get filled in. I will leave some white around there, but I'm going around all of those circles, and I'll add an even lighter purple there, and just kind of fill it in and leaving some white space. Or maybe I didn't leave white space there, but this is a quick way to color. Like, I'm just using a couple colors. I've got color contrast and shades for all the different colors I'm using. I'll do the 2nd bunny here, and I picked a couple of blues, and I just make sure that they're good blending buddies. And I know that like if I'm picking like Y13, I know anything in the teens will blend well with that. So Y11 and Y13 will blend really well. In general, that's how I pick them. So in the same vector of 10, like if it's a teen, it's a teen. If it's like 21, anything in the 20s will work. So, and I'm just going to do a couple of these bunnies here to show you. So I did a couple purples, and now I'm pulling out the 2 yellows again, and I'm just going around the outside edge, and then I'll go inside that with the lighter of the 2 colors, and the very center will be white. And I decided I would pull out a little bit of green just because I wanted some green in there. and just give it a little green. I'll do that green in the center, and just have fun with it. And you can make a brown bunny if you want to, but you could do the same thing with a brown bunny. And I actually do one sort of brown here, and again I left the center, you can see the bunny there in the upper right, and I left the center white, and I think they look really colorful. I really like the way they came out. It was quick and simple. You saw how quick and easy it was. I know a lot of times people won't buy the outline stamps because they have to color them in, but don't make it hard. Keep it simple. So I went ahead and fussy cut all those out. Actually, I used my brother's Scan and Cut, and I pulled out some of the paper. You can see all the beautiful patterns in this paper. I decided to pick the butterflies. And on the back, it's got that pretty blue gingham. Now, the butterflies are the one pattern in here that has a direction, because the butterflies all face up, and you can tell that by the little antennas. This is the Crafter's Essential die set 1, and it's just chock full of all different shapes and things that you might need. So I did pull out, I was originally thinking maybe I would do a shaker card, because this is such a nice die to do a quick shaker. And I even pulled out some of the, bits that I might use that coordinated with the paper, but I really want to just focus on the paper. And I feel like adding shaker bits to a busy pattern paper background can be too much. So I pulled out, from the Hippity Hoppity sentiment set, Somebody Loves You. And I love the whimsical font that's used here. And I think it's even made more whimsical by the fact that some of the letters are all capitalized in some of the words and not in others. I think it's just a really fun stamp set. So I'm just lining it up and making sure it's straight. And another thing about this sentiment set, by the way, it's got some corny puns, and it's got some normal, it's got Happy Easter, Happy Spring. It's got Wishing You A, and you can use that with a lot of the other sentiments to create your own message in the card. I like when they do that. So I think that this has a lot of sentiments for a variety of recipients. So, if you wanted to make something for a younger person or something for, a colleague, you could find a good sentiment in that set. And they're all related to Easter and spring. So I accidentally cut my paper a little bit too long, and I'm just trimming that pattern paper down. You saw I used liquid glue to add it, and I did stamp my sentiment in black. I'm keeping it actually fairly simple, and I got a card piece that I cut out. The card piece is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so it will cover my whole card front. And I decided to pull out that fabulous aqua sky color that I love so much from Concord and Ninth. Kat Scrappiness has started carrying the Concord and Ninth ink pad bundle, and I love this ink pad bundle. I feel like it's giving me a lot of really pretty soft ink colors that I can do ink blending with. So I really like it. And I'm just adding it to around the edges. I'm not going to do the center because that piece I'm going to put down on top that I just made is going to cover up the center, so I don't want to waste my ink. And I'm not actually trying to get it smooth or anything. I actually like a little bit of variegation in the color. But I'll go over it a little bit more just to make sure I do get a color blend that I do like. So pretty, isn't that pretty? Aqua Sky. That's the one I reach for the most. And I love this blue gingham. It just broke my heart to actually put foam tape on the back of this. And Kat Scrappiness, by the way, has a very nice selection of adhesives of all kinds: liquid adhesive, double-sided tape adhesive, foam adhesive. She's got quite a variety. So you can find what you're looking for there, or if you want to try something new, she's got a lot of things there that you can try out. So I'm just attaching that with some foam tape, and I'm going to now add my little critters, and I'm adding just a small piece of foam to each one of those. I'm going to add 3 of the critters. So I'll put those other 3 in my package and use them for another project on another day. And I really love the way these came out. I think they're so cute. Like, it wasn't like I didn't stress over the coloring. I needed my project to be quick, but I did want to add color to my little critters. And that was the easiest way. It's such an easy way to do it. And now I want to add some of those yellow and aqua jewels. I'm so happy. I know I say this all the time. I'm so happy jewels are coming back because I love how much sparkle they add to a project. And it's really fun that now you can get a lot of them in such pretty colors. So these jewels have a flat back. They do not have adhesive on them. I will use my liquid glue and glue them down after I get them placed where I want them. And I'm going to use both the yellow and the aqua just for fun, just to give a little bit of extra color to my background and lots of sparkle. So I will adhere those, and I'll put the links to all of this stuff below, friends, so you can use the links, and they are affiliate links, but you use those and it doesn't cost you anything extra, but it does help me out a lot. It lets the store know that you liked what I created with their stuff, and they'll keep working with me. And I do get a little financial incentive as well. So I thank you very much for using those. I made my card base. It was cut at 8.5 by 5.5. I scored it at 4.25. And now I'm just using liquid glue to add this top. I like to open my card base up because now I can just butt that card front right to the fold, and that will be that. So I would love it if you give this video a thumbs up, and if you aren't subscribed, it would mean so much to me if you subscribed. I really appreciate it. Click that bell so you get notifications every time I upload a new video. And I'm so happy you watched today, so thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, friends.